Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Yellow Jackets offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Get loose and they force a fourth down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Bust through behind his pad. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Daniels. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw in the double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped. And
snatches it on the right. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, UNC! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks, and these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss, and this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
If on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with, and the extra point is blocked. They got the touchdown. PAT was blocked, and now they'll kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On the ground, it's Lewis. At the 35, he's loose. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. To the 10. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before.
Cues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They're trying to get to it. Got a man in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On second down, they'll take to the air. And that pass is intercepted. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going to try to get it himself. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different...
Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time, He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Caught over the middle. It's Harvard. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. The give to the left. Nice move there. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. With jet sweep pass. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on touchdown UNC. And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about round the Grove for a long time. They're up by 15 over Texas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's looking to throw it quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
To the air, it's Daniels. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first two fourth down attempts, they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the stomping has commenced.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They're just about ready to kick it away. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and stop.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He gets a block. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. They've been able to find just all day. They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
He'll toss it. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And the punishment has extended. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up.
He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it shows.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.